Hail, brothers and sisters! My name is Captain Meatshield, and welcome back to Attack on Factorio. I'm still feeling sad that my car got run over by a bastard train. So, today, I think what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to get Vickersville all rebuilt. I'm going to break off this iron line, let all of this stuff kind of wind itself down, and we're going to start transferring things over. So I need to sort out the new layout for this place now that everything's changing, and eventually I will get round to replacing my car. Okay, now I've just realised the one problem I've got is transferring all of this stuff over. I don't really have the room for everything. It would help if I had a car, or maybe a train to come and pick everything up, but no, that is not the case. Right, let's dismantle some of these things, get some of this infrastructure out of the way, and what I could do is just load some of this stuff into chests. That should make things a little bit easier. How am I going to transfer all of this shit? Right, let's just keep plonking stuff down on here and see if we can try and get these belts cleared away, because that could be a good start towards getting things done. Do we think so? I think we do. Let's do it. So hopefully we should be mirroring what's going on over in Trostra. I'm going to have a quick look, just to make sure. I could also do with coming down here to see what the trouble is with the train jam. So I need to find out where people are trying to go. And what it looks like is I might have just made an absolute fucking tits up with the... Oh no, it's the copper trains run out of coal. That's good, I've got loads on me. You can have what I have. If I also make a adjustment to your schedule, seconds, then you won't run out of fuel. I'm a clever man. There we go. Everybody on their way now. Sweet. Okay, so we're starting to get some of the trains set up with their schedules to go off, getting refueled, which is handy. It's going to make the kind of movement of the trains a hell of a lot easier. Because now I really don't have to, like, kind of pay much mind to them. I went down to Trostra without looking at the layout. What a silly job.
Yay, more coal. Just what I wanted.
I do want these belts though. I lost loads of them in that bloody accident. Oh, I feel like I made a mistake with the additional loading. Right. Start looking at plans again. How are we going about this? Okay, that kind of looks about right. If I had access to blueprints, this would make things a lot easier, but unfortunately, I'm not at that stage right now. We'll be there soon, once I manage to get the advanced circuit district operational. But again, that's going to be kind of a little ways away. But we'll get there soon enough, and once we have access to advanced circuits, we'll at least be able to make blueprints so that while we may not have the robots to do everything for us, we can at least make a start with kind of... We'll at least know how our layouts go so that we can still lay them manually if needed. Which will be tedious, it'll be a pain in the arse, but it will be enough to kind of give us a little bit of aid. Because at the moment, trying to figure all this out either by memory or following drawings that I've not looked at in weeks, or running back and forth to check what's actually already been laid down is a bit tedious. I'm going to start dumping some of this iron into the chests at the station so I can clear out my bags, and I can put some of the coal into this one. There we go. How are you bugs getting on with the wall? You having fun with that? I certainly hope you are. Now, one thing I found, I have remembered there's a bit of a problem with trying to get my car back, is that I don't have an engine assembler anymore. That used to be in Central, and I dismantled everything that was there, which was a clever move. so I'm now in a position where I don't have the materials or a district operational to make myself a new car. Because I'm clever like that, and I think of these things. And then I park my car on the tracks and watch it get run over. It's heartbreaking, it really is. Things started to go really well once I got that bloody car, and now it's all gone to shit. And I'm kind of out of resources, and I'm kind of not... I feel like... In some ways, I feel like it's cheating to just go and build a new engine assembler so I can have a new car, because I do have a district layout all ready to go for a district that's going to be building like kind of engines and vehicle-based stuff. As always, I kind of come in prepared to a lot of things, but now that I've dismantled all the basic stuff that was in Central, I kind of feel like that's it. Once it's been dismantled, it's dismantled. Like, it's a bit of a cheat to redo, you know, to kind of redo some of the old production stuff, just so that I can, you know, have a car again. Obviously, I am going to need it, but yeah. Okay. So this iron ore line, I'm going to bring you... Come on, I'm going to bring you up this way. And then I'm just going to drag you over to meet the line that's eventually just going to be one of the train supply lines that's just going to be bringing in ore. Because ultimately, the iron around these tracks is not going to last forever. And we will get to a point where we will be delivering ore to Vickersville by train, which should be an interesting project. Well, it won't be an interesting project. It'll be good once we get to that point, because we're going to have all this stuff cleared away, and we're getting a little bit more done. There's a couple of miners that were out. I hadn't spotted that. Ooh, goody! Yeah, things are going well over here. I'm gonna probably need to start putting more wassamajigs. What are the wassamajigs? Over that. And we'll probably have all the iron that's here as well. As much as we can carry, we're just going to transfer everything over. Okay, result. We managed to get all of the, well, no, not all of it. Most of it. There we go. I wondered why the belt was running down. I thought it couldn't have been over that quickly. I was just being hopeful. I'm not seeing any trains running around on the system at the moment. I feel like some of them might have gotten stuck around each other. That doesn't surprise me. Once this station is all sorted, I'm not too fussed about getting all of the smelters back in place, but we'll certainly try. But I think the iron train likely is sitting around complaining that it's not got a path to go down. So what we need to do is we need to sort that out rather sharpish. But once I've got all this stuff transferred over, then the iron train will have something to come up and collect, and anything that's left over, which there is now a lot of, I'm going to just drag it all down to Trostra and chuck it into the steel system, so that we can get as much production down there as possible, because Trostra is underperforming at the moment, and I really want to improve that. Okay, this is going to be a bit awkward. So from Chewing Sands West, we'll put you at Vickersville West after that. Hopefully that should have you fixed, and that should get all of the other trains on the system operational. I hope. Hope is a dangerous thing. I wouldn't rely on it too much. That should keep the system going for a while. Goody. Hopefully, like, ammunition production should be building up down in Hollow Point, and from there we should start like having a nice build-up of various different supplies. I'm hoping that's how things are going to go. May not be the case, but we'll see. Let's move this radar as well. Dismantle the rest of this mess as well, because this looks awful. I can't believe I left this place in such a mess at the end of the last episode. Granted, like, a lot of traumatic stuff happened, You know, I'll stop complaining about it eventually. But it's not going to be anytime soon. And there we go. Vickersville is back in operation. What a lovely sight. Now I've got to figure out what the bloody hell I'm going to do with all this coal. Although, how is the supply doing? That's one thing I haven't checked on. I mean, I've been busy, so I suppose it's understandable. But the coal supply looks like it's doing fine. I'm going to go and have a quick check-up on everything, because I've been a bit preoccupied. The oil supplies, doing okay. Yes, I need to sort out... Why you stopped? Oh, you've run out of fuel as well. Oopsie. Okay, I'm going to see what I need to make a new car. Because I don't want to be running around on foot for everything. It's going to take far too bloody long. Okay, that should get me the 8 engine units that I need to make the car. And then for the rest of it, I need 5 steel, 20 iron plates. There we go, that's not going to be too difficult. Although Vickersville is struggling with its supply of ore. I had a feeling that was going to happen, so we are going to put in some more miners. Hee, I like it when I get to do this. I'll probably put some around on this side of the tracks as well, so that we can start getting all this cleared away. There we go, that should keep the supply nice and healthy, I hope. Oh, we've got some belts here that we can clear away. Good. All the extra infrastructure that we don't need. Wow, it's kind of weird to see all this kind of dismantled and not really together anymore. It does look a bit neater. I'll certainly say that much about it. Now, Vickersville is doing really quite nicely. The ore's not quite building up, but the furnaces are starting to fill up with ridiculous amounts of supply, so they'll start to shut down like these ones have, and then the belts will back up quite nicely. And there we go, Vickersville is all done. We have the materials necessary, with the exception of steel, to make a new car. So let's go and do it. Ah, yay! I got my buggy back. Now I'm happy. I'm not gonna get this one run over, I promise you. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I can't rely on that. I'll be careful, I promise. I'll promise to be careful. I'm not gonna promise more than that. Now we can probably clear out a lot of the mess that I've just left lying around. Eesh. Okay, so I want to finish clearing up the rails. So let's go and do that. We'll sort out the rest of this mess, because it's an absolute bloody shambles. And then we'll go from there. What I think I want to try and do before the episode is over, which I'm already halfway through again. Things just go by so quickly while I'm playing this. But what I want to do before the end of this episode is scout out a location for the Advanced Circuit District. Because after all the faffing about we've had for the last few episodes of setting up the wall and then cocking everything up with like redoing all of the rail system, I think it's about time we actually started progressing further. Because I've kind of been procrastinating by just doing silly little aesthetic bits. Although I do want to get some more flooring done, so that's something that we might do. But it is about time that we started pushing forward with science again. We need to get some more research done, because those bugs aren't going to sit quietly forever. I mean, they have been having a go at the walls a little bit. Oh, actually, that's something I should check. I should see how they're doing. Now, let's have a look where... Let's see if I can find any nice big splatters of bugs. I think they've all kind of timed out. But you have been getting shot at, which isn't very nice of them. You seem to be doing okay. Other guns, starting to get a little low on some ammunition. Not doing too badly. But we'll top you up a little bit. Yeah, most of you are looking perfectly fine. Quite happy with this. And again, the rail network seems to be quiet. I'm not entirely sure as to why. I'm wondering if all of the trains have been set to go to various refueling stations, actually. So I'm not entirely sure if they have. You've run out of fuel. Doesn't surprise me. I was wondering why I hadn't seen you moving. I've got a little bit of coal I can give you, so hopefully that will be enough to get you on your way. You refueling. Yeah, there we go. All of the trains are now set up to go and refuel out in the little depot by Trostra. Sweet! I feel good about this. Ooh. Just saw your light spin around and it looked quite menacing. And I think I've got the majority of all of the mess from the last episode kind of cleared up. There does appear to be a bit of a jam up in one of my junctions, though. Let's go and see what that's all about. Here. What's going on here? Oh, I think I see the problem. I do need to put more signals into this sort of section. Probably just enough to be able to block this bit off. Kind of. I don't know. Let's put in all the rest of them anyway. Just to make sure that the trains aren't going to have any problems. It appears that I can't use less signals with these station junctions, which is a bit of a bugger. Hello. But I suppose you've got to have some rules in place, haven't you? Okay, that's what flooring I can do at the moment. So maybe it's time to go and check up on production from various other districts. See how they're all getting on. Let's have a quick look at the map, actually. See if we can pinpoint a nice location for a advanced circuit district. What I'm really looking for at the moment is kind of a big wad of copper, and that looks like it might do. It's out in the desert, but we can branch the... Ooh, go away, fly. We can branch the rails off from Hollow Point, and with Fracture being there, we can load up a train there with plastic, and we can just bring it straight down that line. That could be good. That could be a good spot for it. Then there will just be the getting the green circuits to come down from the sands, which shouldn't be too difficult. I think we might be able to make this work. But it is going to be another district outside of the initial wall, which I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to name the walls. Because I know the walls in Attack on Titan do have names. So I don't know. Do you think we should name the walls? I'm kind of undecided at the moment. I'm not sure. Well, I have no idea what I would call them to start with. But I think I want to do a bit more flooring before I do anything else. So let's grab some concrete. That might be enough to do some stuff. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to go and put some nameplates in. There we go. We got Beltway Lake written in stone. I like that. Took me ages to figure out how to do the bloody B. Couldn't be... I was torn between various different ways on how to do it. Right. I really need to get on with some serious other stuff. Let's tick off some of the stuff I've done. And I think what I'm going to do here... Fucking trains. I've got an idea for what I want to do with areas that the trains... Like, where the trains pass through the gate, the walls. They're going to have, like, big armoured gated sections, which I think is going to look quite cool. I think, anyway. It doesn't matter what anybody else fucking thinks. we go. And we've got a nice little kind of armoured entryway for when the trains decide to come in. Oh. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. That's a lot of spitters. What is it with just spitters in this bloody game? Come on. Come on, protect me. That gun might not last. Oh, that was close. These little kind of gate hubs are gonna need roboports, that much is clear. But yes, we're gonna have to go down there in the car, I think, and try and take out this little nest that's down to the southeast by the that big copper supply, because that is where I want to set up. Oh wow, we have got loads of ammunition now. Things are going well. I might actually put some limits on these chests, so I can kind of distribute the ammunition a bit more evenly, because it's a bit mad at the moment. But we'll go and inspect things and see what it's looking. I'll see how it's looking. We might be able to just kind of swing around in the car. It depends on the worm situation. They're all small worms. They shouldn't prove to be too difficult, but we could do with loading up the car with some ammo. Let's see if we can give this a go. Come on then. Come on then. Give me all you got. Fuck. I just want to try and take out the spawners first. And what worms I can. Come on, come on, come on. Doing okay, doing okay. Oh god, don't drive too rashly into them. Just bring myself up here by my defences. And we'll heal up. Repair these wounds. Let the guns deal with everything else. How's the ammo looking? Get that plan out of the way. Can't see. 63 rounds at the moment. Okay. That's not so bad. We're going to go back for another pass. See if we can finish them off. We need to claim this space for advanced circuitry. Gonna be wibbly wobbly. Come on, together, worms. Oh! I think I just ran over a spitter. Oh, I'm running too low on armor at the moment. Come on, back to base. Back to the walls. Ooh. Protect me, guns! Last run. Last run, and it's all over for them. And there we go. Now, there's likely to be a lot more that we're going to need to deal with. There are certainly some menacing looking areas around us. But this has got a phenomenally massive copper supply, copper vein. It's right next to a little bit of iron as well, so we could probably box that up and ship it out to Vickersville or any other mining town that or smelting district that we'll be setting up. And we've got a little bit of coal here as well, so that we can fuel steel furnaces, which I'm going to need to build. I haven't got any supplies. Well, bugger! Okay, what I might do is I might try and get the basic station in place first. Some more stone around here as well. Always good. Stone is one of the elements that I'm kind of worried about running out of at the moment. I mean, so far the supply that we've got within our own walls is certainly more than enough to keep us going. But it's more for the fact that this series is going to be relying on wall construction quite a lot, and I do like to make sure that everything's floored and looks nice as well. So the amount of stone that we will be going through in this series is going to be quite heavy, and I want to make sure that there is enough supply to go around for everything that we need. I'm watching Bentham's Factorio Towns, and he's doing this. He's got a very similar thing going on with this. He's not got so much of a massive emphasis on walls, but he does want to have everything floored and looking nice as well. And he's currently dealing with a fairly dangerous stone shortage. And I'll just build all of our rails around the corpses of our enemies. Now that's metal. I like that. Right. Okay. This is connected up to the rails. I'm going to block the station off before I forget and everything goes tits up. Okay, here we go. So I've kind of run out of time for today, but I'm going to leave things off here. Things are starting to develop again, and I'm liking it. So we've now got Vickersville is fully operational again, although I don't quite know what's going on here. What is going on here? What train is that? Is that you? Where are you trying to go? Trostra North. Which train are you? Why are you trying to go to Trostra North from Factorio North? Why have you gone that way round? You're a stupid train. Ugh, I'm gonna have to fix that later. Okay, yeah, we have made some good progress. We've got Vickersville rebuilt. We've tidied away the majority of the mess that we made last time, or that I made last time. Done a bit more flooring, a little bit more sign work, which is looking quite nice. And we've rebuilt the car. And now we're starting to force ourselves out of the walls again and out into the wilds, where we're going to be building our next big district and pushing forward with our technology. Because once we've got advanced circuits being produced, a lot of new tech is going to open up to us. We're going to be able to use electric furnaces, we're going to be able to start working on the logistics system. Things are going to go well. Yes, next episode we'll be setting up the advanced circuit district. If anybody wants to suggest a name for it, that would be very much appreciated. I have no idea what I'm going to call it. I don't know what in the environment you might be able to use to kind of influence the naming. For those who don't know, the advanced circuits are red. That could be something. You do something with silicon, or I don't know. But if anybody wants to suggest a name for the advanced circuit district, then please do. I will be more than happy to use any suggestions that come up in the comments or via Facebook or any other social media platforms that I have, links to which are all in the description below. So I will just leave this episode off here and say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Let's Plays or metal covers from me, you can check out the playlists that are on the channel, and you can follow the links in the description below to follow me on social medias. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Mitchell, signing off. Oh, fuck. Oh. I didn't see that one.